Did you know? The red carpet at award ceremonies or premieres, it's when the stars come out to play. At these times, the world's press is focused on some of the world's most beautiful and influential people. And more often than not, they ask the same thing. How do they still look so good? Often the answer is cosmetic surgery. Enhancements and tucks are a sort of rite of passage in some places if you have enough money.
And so the next night, the ghost returned to the haunted cabin. And he said to the campers, "None of you really believe in me, so I'll have to prove my power." And the next morning, when the campers woke up, all of their old noses had grown back.
Yes, it seems if you're rich enough, especially in the US, the pressure is on to change your appearance. Some people become well known for the work that they've had done, and others become addicted to so-called self-improvement. Indeed, it's tempting to think that America invented plastic surgery, but this isn't entirely the case. Some of the earliest evidence for cosmetic surgery, surgery to improve one's appearance, not one's health, comes from the Edwin Smith Papyrus. This is an ancient Egyptian medical text dating to around 1500 BC, though it's believed to contain text dating to between 2500 and 3000 BC. Specifically, the text references the reconstruction of a nose using surgical techniques. Around 1000 BC, Sushruta, the so-called founding father of surgery, was working in southern India. He is credited with a supreme understanding of the human body and also surgical techniques such as reconstructing earlobes and also describing rhinoplasty or reconstructing the nose. He said, "The portion of the nose to be covered should be first measured with a leaf. Then a piece of skin of the required size should be dissected from the living skin of the cheek and turned back to cover the nose, keeping a small pedicle attached to the cheek." By 1794, British physicians travelled to India to learn about the technique, even writing an article for the Gentleman's Magazine. Inspired by these stories, the surgeon Joseph Constantine Carpue studied for 20 years in India in order to bring these techniques back to Europe, and by 1815 his skill was world-renowned. So, when we think of these augmented people walking the red carpets of London, New York or Hollywood, when we think of restorative cosmetic surgery, or cosmetic surgery to which some have become addicted, it is worth remembering that people have been developing and thinking about the implications of these techniques for thousands of years.